Out of the Blue, directed by Robert Sarkis, is a film based on the Aramoana massacre that happened for 2 days on the 13th and 14th of November, 1990. 13 people were pronounced dead before the police shot him. This film uses many great techniques such as camera angles, sound effects, and setting. By using techniques like these, it's a great way to captivate the audience's attention. The director Robert Sarkis included these techniques throughout his film to show the audience a different perspective of viewing, whether it's by using different camera angles such as point of view, or by using diegetic, non-diegetic sound effects to having a change of scenery and time frame. A narrative feature that I will be discussing is the use of camera angles and how they're used in this film. Camera angles are used to mark the specific location where the camera is placed to take the shot. Different scenes are shot from different camera angles, and it gives the audience a greater understanding at setting and location. By having a range of different camera angles, it gives the audience more perspective on how to look at the scene. For example, this is a tracking shot leading up to a close-up shot of the main character David. The camera angle is placed evenly to balance the space between the main character and the setting around him. This close-up shot shows the audience the worry and anxiety as well as stress David has. By using sound effects, they have enhanced David's heavily breathing, which creates David's psychotic character. In this next scene, the camera focus is blurred, and they have used church bells as diegetic sound in the background. They have purposely done this so the audience can focus on the sound the character can hear, hence why the volume enhances. Point of view is shown clearly in this next scene. The camera lens turns into the gun's looking glass as if you were David's point of view. A close-up shot of the children's face in panic as the camera switches between angles from close-up to point of view. This is a very effective technique because it shows both what the children's actions and expressions are, as well as being in their situation and seeing it from their point of view. Sound effects have been clearly used in this scene, starting with the 5 gunshots you hear, slowly fading and turning into a high-pitched ring noise. The screams of the children colliding together and creating a very high-pitched scream as Chiquita runs. All the other noises are blocked out as if that's what she was experiencing at that moment. As the high-pitched noise intensifies, it gives the audience a similar feeling to what the character is feeling as the adrenaline takes over her body. All the other noises are blocked out, and you can only just hear the voices of the 2 little boys on their bikes. They enhance her breathing and panting to create a more panic-like sound. As Julianne opens the door, the faint sound of the Dreamcatcher wind chime plays in the background, as she explains what happens. By using a simple sound effect like this, such as dramatic scenes, it makes the audience more shocked and surprised. Robert Sarkis definitely set this scene well by having such a still, calm camera shots at the beginning of the film to having such a dramatic change in scene. By having that wind chime sound effect that creates a frightfully peaceful feeling. The audience's attention is drawn to the pole while you can see and hear the flames burning. The sound of fire becomes louder and dramatic as the camera moves to the house. Sound effects have been cleverly used in the helicopter scene while the camera is shooting a point of view shot. The last narrative feature that I will be discussing is the setting and location. In this scene, it shows the police helicopter flying over the small town Aramoana and giving the audience an idea of whereabouts the massacre happened, while the sun coming up from the horizon and outlining the mountains, casting shadows across the town and slowly turning into daytime.
Drop your weapon!
Again, the sound effects of gunshots and high-pitched noises are shown in the scene to represent screams and panic. All the other noises are faded out into the high-pitched screaming. As the film comes to an end, a tilt camera shot is shown and gives the audience a clear view of the setting and land in the distance. This next scene shows David's house on fire, as it is one of the most memorable settings in the film. The house symbolizes David as he is now dead. David's house is gone too, and it gives the character and audience a feel of relief as the day grows darker and the setting slowly turns to nighttime.